I'm Farah Vakil. I live in Goa and I work with an NGO for children. I think I'm many things. One side of me is definitely this speed-loving, adrenaline junkie, edgy, spontaneous, impulsive rally driver who wants adventure. For my 10th birthday, I went to a fancy dress party as Evel Knievel, and my dad had one of those little Rajdoot bobbies. Cars have been in my blood. Cars are very much a part of who I am. I studied in England, and when I came back, my dad showed me a little newspaper cutting announcing some women's car rally and said, "Why don't you go?" So he was the one that sponsored the first rally. And then from there, I just went on and on. I think anybody in any kind of extreme sport has a streak of madness, and I have that streak of madness. I drive a lot. I did long 3-month drives through the Himalayas. I did that Southeast Asia rally. I met someone who said, "Why don't you do another rally?" And I said, "Yeah, why not?" And luckily, people knew who I was from 20 years ago and I got sponsored. But rallying today is a whole different creature. It was 10 days before my 50th birthday. I finished, I won the coup de dame, and I think I finished in 7th place in my class. When I count them, I had 31 podium finishes. So I'm talking about go-karting and autocross and rallies and track races and all of that. My car is the most important thing in the world to me. For me, size, strength, the power of a car is very important. And a big car like this Volvo affords me a certain amount of safety and security. Not just by virtue of size on the road, but also as a woman driver. Today I somehow feel that in a bigger car, you're less threatened. It just makes me feel a little more secure. The other side of me is more sensible, nurturer, activist. I care about the environment. I work with this NGO. That's another part of me. The Bibuk Mobile Library is about teaching children to love reading. We have a mobile library and we work with 6 panchayat schools, 3 parish schools and a children's detention center. It's to inculcate the reading habit. And these are children who don't have access to books. Sometimes we'll pick something from a book and it'll become a craft activity. Sometimes a little play enactment, sometimes a little dance. We'll allow, it's completely unstructured. There are many little things that one wants to achieve, but I think at the end of the day, I would like to just be able to look back at my life and say I lived it well. I lived it with integrity.